Now time for the Helloween Brawl. Ladies Costume Battle Royal. You all know how it works. The ladies who drew numbers won and to start the match, with a new entrant joining every 2 minutes. Until only one contestant is left, the winner will receive a $10,000 cash prize. Let the Helloween Brawl begin.
Boy, I'll tell you, I can't wait to see the costumes this year. Me neither. Last year was pretty fantastic. Well, except for Brandy Knox's Marilyn Monroe. I couldn't get my head wrapped around that one. It's Dione the Titaness starting out at number 1 again. That's gotta be Kane. By God. Dione the Titaness is the big red machine. Shut up. I don't know that I like it quite as much as the Spartan Warrioress costume she sported last year, but it is definitely, well, Dione never seems to disappoint. Drawing at number 1 again, though. Yeah, but she wanted the number 1 spot again. She likes a challenge. You know Dione.
Of course, drawing number 1 means your odds of making it all the way to the end are mighty slim. And the Italian tester also just won a battle royal recently. It's what allowed her to face Angie Angel Guns to become our new women's international champion.
Gonna be mighty interesting if Angie and Dione cross paths in this one. Angie says she's not salty about losing the belt to her, but when you're part of a match like this, she might get, well, emotional about things.
Wow, that's one hell of a costume choice for Dione. Who knows? She might start, channeling the big red machine. And that could be bad news for anyone she's in there against.
And coming up next, the Memphis Millionaire's Jody Warwick. Let's see how she turns out. Well, Tex called me an old boomer, but what is she supposed to be? Oh, you've never seen Dragon Ball Z, huh? Jody Warwick, the Memphis Millionaire's, is coming on out here as a Super Saiyan. Oh, let's hope she's got the same kind of fighting skills. I don't watch it regularly, but I've seen these Japanese animes before. She's definitely nailed the look, hasn't she? I don't know. Little Jody in there with big old Dione as Kane. Oh boy. He better have some anime-style Super Saiyan fighting skills, or she's gonna be in big trouble. Well, sorry, all the Japanese cartoons I know are old. Gigantor, Speed Racer, Astro Boy, Yeah, old school stuff. Well, all right, time to get the party started here. Dione with a big old right to Jody Warwick. Jody up over the shoulders, hung up on the top rope. Dione follows that up with a stomp to the leg and a big old elbow to the chest of the Super Saiyan. The Memphis Millionaire's taking quite a beating in the early goings here. Dione the Titaness steps out of the way of that move, delivers a glancing kick to Jody Warwick. Jody whipped to the ropes. Big time spine buster from Kane the Titaness. Oh boy. Well, the Super Saiyan up against the ropes here. Clothesline, and out she goes. Well, now there's our first elimination. And here comes our next contestant. Man, Jody can't believe it, and quite frankly, neither can I. Man. Okay, contestant number 2. Let's see who we got here. Grace Fenwick of the UK ladies, done up as the Joker, the Clown Prince of Crime. Going up against Dione here. Whips Dione into the corner. Fenwick, known for her sadism, isn't going to be very sadistic to Dione the Titan as Dione counters with an elbow. Has her up in an electric chair drop, and boom, there she goes. Dione gets a hold of her. Grace Fenwick pitched up against the rope. Another clothesline and another elimination. I do not believe it. She is channeling Kane. Oh, 5 seconds away from contestant number 4. Unbelievable. Well, let's see who we got coming up next. As the Joker limps away, the joke's on her. Look at this Patty Powers, done up as Wilma Flintstone. Now that's unique. I think that's my favorite one so far. Patty shoved to the center of the ring. Dione has her up. Backbreaker. Yeah, I like the Wilma Flintstone costume. That's kind of cool. Huh. Okay. Dione drives a knee into the head of Wilma. There's another big elbow to the chest. Did you see her legs stiffen out that way, man? Wow. Dione, with Wilma in the corner, tags her with a hard right. Has her up on the top turnbuckle. We could be seeing another elimination, and if we do, I'm going to be like, wow. Dione has been dominant so far. Patty Powers quickly counters. Gets herself out of danger. A right, a chop, and a big old chokeslam from the big red Italian Testarossa. Patty Powers catches a pump handle slam from Dione. Big red stalking Patty Powers. There's a kick to the midsection. Got her up for that spinning power bomb, and boom, there it is. Powerhouse Patty. Faring about as well as the last 3 contestants. Wilma Flintstone. Yabba dabba don't, she is gone. I do not believe it. Dione the Titaness. This is on, wow. And here comes contestant number 5. And Dione, large and in charge in this Helloween Brawl Battle Royal. Look at this. Faye Crawford, the Fairfield Fox, done up as Debbie Harry from Blondie. Oh, wow, that is cool. Kane, Dione, whatever, countered by Faye Crawford. The Fairfield Fox whips Dione to the ropes, ducks under, hard shot to the midsection from Faye Crawford. Hard right forearm. Crawford tags her with a right to the back of the head. Hard whip into the corner. And look at this, Blondie's going to try and get rid of the big red monster. Wow, that takes what Myron calls chutzpah. Huh. Dione has her up over the shoulder, drives a knee right across her back. Rebounds off the ropes. Big time running splash to Debbie Harry. Faye Crawford being escorted towards the ropes, and we've seen this a couple of times already. Another clothesline and another elimination. We're already up to number 6. You gotta be kidding me, man. Huh. Well, Debbie's heart of glass is broken. And let's see who's coming up next as number 6. Here she comes now. That's Brooklyn Von Brown, done up as Medusa. Well, Medusa catches a swing and a miss from Dione. Brooklyn Von Brown takes Dione down to the canvas. Dione finds her way out, drives a knee into the head of snakes of Medusa. Dione has her up, and it's going to be one of those long, stalling, vertical suplexes. Boom! There it is. Medusa faring about as well as the previous 5 opponents. Dione absolutely dominant in this matchup. Medusa quickly counters here. Twists the arm on Dione. Drives an elbow into her shoulder. There's a shot to the back. Over the top rope, out on the apron. We could see her eliminated right. Oh, nope, never mind. Quickly back inside. Front cradle on Brooklyn Von Brown. Slammed into the turnbuckle and spun out center ring. A stomp to the midsection from Dione the Titaness. Dione slams her hard to the mat. Brooklyn faring just about as well as the others. Whoa, man, a swinging right that took her down hard. There's a stomp to the shoulder. Man, Dione ate her Wheaties this morning, huh? Damn. The Titaness escorts Medusa here towards the ropes. She's got her up over the top rope, but not quite there yet. Medusa on the apron. Dione puts the boots to her. We got, oh man, I don't believe it, another elimination. And here comes contestant number 7 in just a few. Let's see who we got next. Man, Dione is just unbelievable. She's a monster tonight. It's Angie Angel Guns, done up as a Starfleet captain from Star Trek. Well, now, like you said, Wally, they were going to wind up colliding. Well, Captain Angie drives a knee into her head, follows that up with a stomp to Dione. She sets up a leg lock, trying to wear Dione's legs down. Angie locks up with Dione, whips her to the ropes, ducks under, drives a knee into the head of Dione the Titaness. Down she goes. And Captain Angie quickly countered by the big red monster. Dione drives a knee into Angie's head. Oh, man. Angie up over the shoulders, turned over, reverse dominator, slammed face first into the canvas. The Titaness gets a hold of Angie and whips. Oh, another one. We're already up to contestant number 8. Are you kidding me? And Dione is still here. This is insane. Man, she's got the luck of something. I don't know what, but she's got that luck. Look at this. Babs Beckwith as Supergirl. Nice outfit. Supergirl whips Dione out on the apron. Quickly shoved center ring right on her keister. Clothesline from Babs. A series of wrist clutch kicks to Dione, followed up with a forearm. There's a stomp to the back. And Babs Beckwith catches a couple of lefts from Dione. Supergirl here in big trouble already. Head first into the turnbuckle. She goes into the corner. And Dione looking to eliminate another one. This is absolutely insane. What is Dione on? Supergirl counters with a hard right. Gets herself out of the corner. Locks it up with the Titaness. Gets Dione into the corner. And he's going to have to try and use all those superpowers to get her out of the ring. Can't even get her over the top rope. There's an elbow from Dione. A hard shot to the back. A kick to the midsection. She's got Supergirl up for another spinning powerbomb. Man. Dione up on the top rope. Elbow drop right across the chest of Supergirl here. Dione whips Babs over the top rope and almost another elimination, but Supergirl said no way, not this time. Rebounds off the middle rope. Supergirl goes flying, crossbody, takes Dione down hard right across the back of the Titaness. A series of shots and kicks, a double shot to the midsection. Babs Beckwith not doing too bad for herself. There's a clothesline. And here comes contestant number 9. As Supergirl delivers a shot to the midsection of Dione. For the first time, we're going to have more than 2 people in there. There's another 4. Look at this. Sister Goldenhair as Popeye the Sailor. Well, blow me down. Well, look at this Supergirl trying to take Popeye out. Better reach for that spinach, girl. There's an elbow. A clothesline from Dione to Supergirl. Popeye goes over the top rope and out. Well, that was the shortest stay of the match so far. I guess she didn't have her spinach. Supergirl still hanging in there against Dione. Another hard shot to the midsection from Babs Beckwith. Babs whips her to the corner. And again, I guess she's trying to figure out how to get her out of there. A series of kicks. I can't believe Popeye's already gone. Man. Dione back up, and a shoulder tackle takes Supergirl down to the canvas. Supergirl goes flying again, but not the right way. Dione the Titaness follows that up with a stomp to the shoulder. And now it looks like Supergirl's starting to get a little bit on the weak side, maybe some kryptonite in her diet. Dione whips her out onto the apron. Supergirl quickly makes her way back inside. Dione's got her up over the shoulder. Slams her down to the canvas. I do not believe how Dione is performing. Discus punch. Takes Babs Beckwith down. Rebound off the ropes. Oh man, big time splash to Babs Beckwith. To be fair though, her Supergirl costume is really nice. It's like the one from the new movie. Heel hook stretch laid in by Dione. Oh man, here comes the last one. Just a few seconds to go. I still can't believe Dione's still in there. Unbelievable. Supergirl in big trouble in the corner. Dione's got her up on the top turnbuckle. And here comes Marta Gordon as a green Orion slave girl. And there goes Supergirl. Marta Gordon rounded up by Dione. Elbows to the midsection. I'm sorry, Supergirl, it didn't work out. But to her credit, she hung in there. Marta Gordon with a neck breaker on Dione. A DDT. Slamming the Titaness face first into the canvas. The green girl with a leg drop across the throat. Dione rounded up by Marta Gordon into an abdominal stretch. Well, this is it. If Marta Gordon can get rid of Dione, she's going to win this match. Dione rounds her up, kick to the midsection. Has her up for that spinning power bomb. He's dealt out a bunch of those already. And Marta Gordon in big time trouble here. The Orion slave girl whipped to the ropes. Over the top. Oh, man. That's it. Dione the Titaness has cleaned house and just beat the hell out of just about everybody. I do not believe it. Neither do I. What a performance from Dione the Titaness. Winning her second Battle Royal this year. Getting herself an extra $10,000 in her pay envelope. I just don't believe. What a Helloween brawl this was, guys.
This Helloween Brawl has been one for the books, and that's gonna do it for this 11th annual Supercard. Folks, we hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Thanks as always for joining us and for supporting our WL. We'll be back on Saturday, November the 1st for our WL Snarl. For all of us here at the RWL Center, Wally Cardell saying thanks, good night, and be safe. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope to see you Saturday night.